Oh, my neck. So this is it.
This is it.
Today we are here at Lauren's house. Lauren is an aerialist.
Yes.
What do you?
I do aerial rope and aerial silks.
I don't. She invited me over so we could set up the Circus Gear Rig. So that is what we're doing today. Ready? Bring this all the way to the grass. Right here's fine.
Your neighbors are gonna be jealous again.
Let's get the legs. We gotta make sure we look like we're doing this right. Otherwise we're gonna look like real stupid. All right, and we can just drop this right here. Wow, this thing's like really pretty.
I know. Yeah, all this will definitely fit in my car.
So let's talk a little bit about this rig while we're unboxing. The manufacturer is Circus Gear, right? CircusGear.com.
Yep. Todd Sperling.
Todd Sperling?
I think it's Todd Sperling.
Sperling.
Or Spearling.
Spearling?
I don't know. Tell me how it's spelled.
Todd's S-P-I-E-R-I-N-G.
It's probably Spearling.
This rig is made by Todd Spearling. He makes custom aerial equipment and custom apparatuses. What are the shipping costs like? Oh yeah.
It's $160 to get it shipped, I believe, around that.
And we can kind of litter for the time being. If you're like a new person to aerial fitness, I don't know, I wouldn't suggest getting a $3,000 piece of equipment.
If you have access to a studio a lot, you probably don't need it.
Wow, this is really pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's aluminum.
It's much more thin than I anticipated.
It's lighter than I thought it would be, actually, like
Yeah.
per piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
what I do like, look at that. The rig matches the same size as the
mat.
The mat. If it folded this way, you could like just, you know, taco that shit.
Yeah.
Make a little taco, of aerial rig taco. So this is one of the 3-foot legs I'm just showing. It's got sparkle to it, man. I'm really surprised about how thin the structure is. Cool.
So the legs are, yeah, not as intense as I thought they would be.
Cool, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
This rig was made in North Carolina. Right off the bat, like looking at what I'm looking at right now, I'm intimidated, just a little bit.
Really? Are you?
Yeah. Oh man, it kind of looks like we're like selling drugs or something.
The kilos of cocaine.
I'm thinking that these might be the pulleys. Oh no, these are the
For the legs.
These go on the legs.
Yeah, those are the legs.
Haha. I can recognize shapes.
Yeah, this
Which
is
means-
for the pulley system.
I think this is gonna be the pulleys. Ooh, you got a nice little sticker.
Wow.
Okay, this is a good touch. Todd, thank you.
Thank you for the sticker, Todd. I will put it on something that is visible to other circus people.
This is a lot of cellophane.
Yeah,
This is gonna take a while, actually.
this is gonna take a while.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like skin.
Oh. Look at that.
I don't like
This is also in a really awkward position.
As a redhead, I am more prone to melanoma.
Sunscreen is very important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get my big muscles. This is also a review of
Walgreens.
Walgreens moisturizing sunscreen.
I recommend
We
it.
endorse it.
Yeah.
Got the wingspan of an albatross. Here we have
The top.
we are going to look at the instructional videos which are listed on this nice little sheet that they've provided with us. And then of course the rig specifications. Safe static load of 400 pounds. Safe shock load of 1,200 pounds. Oh, and that is at 23 feet high. At 20 feet high, that increases, goes up to 500 pounds for a static load. and a safe shock load of 1,500 pounds. Estimated braking load limit is 2,000 pounds, which is, I believe, like a fatal amount of force on the human body, so hopefully no one experiences that. Moderate swinging is permitted if performer stays within rig footprints. Interesting. This rig is made with shoulder eye bolts or collar eye bolts. I know that loads are supposed to go in the direction of the eye. So is the swinging front and back, or is it omnidirectional? Is it like spinning? That is kind of like a question I would have for the manufacturer. Approximate dimensions for the footprint of this rig are 21 by 21 at 23 feet high and 19 by 19 at 20 feet high.
Oh, so it can be, you can really make this small.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that. Or for like indoor gigs that have a low ceiling height.
Now, Lauren bought the 4-to-1 pulley system for this rig. The pulley system allows you, one, it reduces the load, the shock load that your body will put on any part of the rig itself.
I got it for easy changing out of my apparatuses.
I really like the legs. I think the legs are a huge step up from what I've seen like a Ludwig leg have. Usually with Ludwigs, you have to kind of like make your own custom sort of yoga mat mittens.
Yeah. These legs, the feet are nice.
The feet, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The feet are nice. It's just a good size for a personal rig. It's not too big. I didn't want something huge. I wanted something that would be easy to set up and give me enough. And I think that that's what this does.
As far as ordering goes, what was your experience like?
Ordering was easy. It just, there was a wait list. So I put my name on the wait list, which was easy to do, and then I was notified when I was off the wait list, and then I was sent a PayPal invoice, and then given the opportunity to purchase other things with that invoice. So I bought the pulley system, and then it was sent, and I got it like a couple days after after it was like the order went through. So
if you are going to be using a rig in your backyard, what are a couple things that you need in order to do it safely?
Crash mat.
A crash mat.
A person with you.
Yep.
And experience.
Oh yeah, and experience.
You should not be brand new doing this.
Yeah, don't buy a $3,000 rig if you've never tied off a rope before or haven't taken any classes. This
will be used for me as well, or others who know how to do aerials. It's also going to be probably easy for me to also like go into the studio more often than it is for me to set up my rig. So I won't set it up all the time, but it is nice to have the option. Right,
and if you are learning new things, you should probably do it at a studio where they have insurance and expert teachers.
From a person.
How fast do you think you can set this thing up?
If you know what you're doing, I mean, because parts of it are already set up and I'm going to keep them that way. 20 minutes.
But overall?
Love it. Very happy.
10 out of 10, awesome rig. And don't take our word for it. I mean, there are reviews from expert riggers like Delbert Hall. Delbert Hall. If you want to learn more about rigging, you can listen to...
He has an episode on the Artist Athlete podcast. It's really great and worth listening to if you're an aerialist or a person who's just interested in rigging. It's very fascinating. So.
Absolutely. I think that wraps this up. Well, I'm gonna wash my hands because they're nasty.
Okay.
And I guess we can end this video.